Hey everybody, Jeff the Magic Man back. I have some really good balloons for you today because, well, Father's Day is coming up next month, so I wanted to put this video out in time and show you some really cool designs that you can do for Father's Day. Let's get started. For the first balloon, we're going to be making a hammer. Now, all of the three balloons I'm going to be showing you today can be done for line work, and they're very easy. And they all use 260s, except for the last one I'll show you. It uses a 160 and a B body. We'll get to that. That's the last one. But this one, you only use two balloons, and it's very easy. To get started, you need a gray balloon and a brown balloon. Inflate the gray balloon about halfway. You're not going to use it all. And you're going to do a tulip twist into this. Probably only about maybe a 1-inch bubble. So what you do to do a tulip twist is you hold the balloon about that far away from there, for those of you who don't know. And you're going to put your finger on the nozzle, push it in, and then grab the nozzle from the inside. And then carefully pull your finger out. Now while you're holding on to the nozzle, twist the bubble. And then you can let go, and the tension from the nozzle that's over here in this part now is going to hold it together. But still, one thing I like to do is I just like to push up on this a little bit so it pushes the knot a little bit into the tulip twist. And then you're going to do another 1-inch bubble. So from here, do 2 small pinch twists. About 1/2-inch pinch twists. And then set this aside for now. Next, get your brown balloon. About halfway, again, it doesn't really matter. And then you're going to do a tulip twist again. There you go. Now, the tulip twists aren't necessary, but I feel that it gives it a lot. Well, this tulip twist is not necessary. The other one is a little necessary to give it that flat edge for the hammer part, the head of the hammer. This is just for decoration. I think it cleans it up a lot. So then we're going to take this, go up. This is going to be the handle of the hammer. So I'd say about a good hand's width. Just like that. And then you're going to attach, you're going to twist, like I said, about a hand's width, and then attach this into the pinch twists. And then make a small pinch twist with the brown balloon at the top. Just like that, and get rid of the excess. Now, for the back part of the hammer, we're just going to give this a little bit of a curl. There we go. Twist here, and get rid of the excess. Tie it off, and you can clean it up if you want. Reshape it a bit, and there is your really fast line work hammer. Now for this hammer, I've tried playing around with several other different designs, a couple of different methods. There's this one. This uses a 350. This one uses a round balloon here, and then this one uses a B body and then just a 260. But you're marriage twisting the B body into the 260 here, and then you complete it just like that. and it gives the hammerhead a bit more bulk. So just a few other options you can play with. And on to the next balloon. Okay, our next balloon we're going to be doing is a dumbbell. A lot of fathers like to work out and they spend some time at the gym, so some of you might get requests for this, and here we go. For this balloon, you're going to need 3 260s. I'm using red simply for the contrast, but you can use silver if you want, or gray. The first 260, blow it up about halfway, and do 2 pinch twists. It doesn't really matter the sizes. There you go, 2 pinch twists. And then we're going to set this aside and get your next 260. Load up again about halfway. And then you're going to make a small, maybe a ½ inch bubble. Or maybe an inch. I think that's about an inch. And then what you're going to do, all you're going to do is 3 loops. Okay, watch right here. You're going to loop it around until it meets back up with your 1 inch bubble, ½ inch bubble. And then you're going to twist it back into itself, making a loop twist. But the loop twist is going around the center 260. This is going to be the handle. So we're going to do that one more time. We're going to stretch it around just like that. So 2 loops. All right, there we go. 2 loops are going to go into the same lock point. There we go. Straighten it out a bit, and you should have this. Now the remainder, what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this around a 3rd time. And if for some reason you don't have enough, give it a little bit of a squeeze. That puts a little extra air into the end. You're going to wrap it around and put another 1 inch bubble into this balloon. Or ½ inch. And then you twist it into here, and there's one section. Now you're just going to repeat the same thing on the other side. 2 more pinch twists, load up halfway, 1 inch bubble, 2 loop twists, 3 loop twists. And there you go. Now, just trim this off. Whee! You can just wrap the excess in the pinch twist there. And there you are, your completed dumbbell.
I am working out. Look at my muscle.
Okay, so for our last balloon, you are going to be making a golf club. Well, I'm going to make it 2. I'm going to show you how to make it. We are going to make it together. So, golf club, what you're going to need is you're going to need a white 160 or gray. You're going to need a white B-body or gray, if they make them. And you're going to need a second white 160 for the inside. And this requires a stuffing technique, which I'm going to show you in a bit. And then you're just going to need a brown 260 for the handle. Let's get started. To start off, get your white 160. Inflate it about halfway. I just did a 3-hour twisting job today. It's not easy to blow these up. I did a lot of mouth inflating. Go easy on me. And you're going to do 2 pinch twists. There we go. Set this aside. And next we are going to work on the stuffing technique that I talked about earlier. You're going to need your white 160 and your B-body, your white B-body. Now you can use a white 350, and that's actually better. It's easier to use, but you can use a B-body because I know more people have B-bodies than people who have 350s. So, blow up your 160, and just a little bit, because what we're going to do is fold this in half. Now, when you fold it in half, this length is going to be the length of the head of the golf club. So if this looks good to you, that's good. If it's a little short, blow it up a little bit more. If that's a little bit much, let a little bit of air out. And that looks about good to me. So now what I'm going to do is tie these two ends together. There we go. Trim off the excess. And that's all you need. Next, take your 321, your B-body, and blow it up a little longer than the head of the golf club, than the circle that we made here. Get the knot as close as you can to the end. That'll make it easier for our stuffing technique. And then you're going to trim off the excess here. There we go. Now, what you're going to do is position this against your chest. I find it's easier to work this way. It gives you more control. And you're going to hold your hand about this far away from the 321, from the B-body. About that far. And you're going to take this and you're going to push it into the balloon. Now, as you're pushing, as you see, I got to the end of my hand here. What I'm going to do, with my pointer finger and my thumb, I'm going to grab the B-body. And this way I can let go and I can move my hand back. And just keep stuffing it in. Now, the one thing about a B-body is it's going to be harder because you're going to go into the tip here. And that's there's more latex on this part, so it's harder to inflate that. So you're going to find it's going to be harder. But what you're going to do, once it's in, for example, the end of the loop that we made is about here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the loop from the inside, pull my thumb out, and then I'm going to pinch the bottom of the 260, the B-body. And now, this is the key part. You want to pop the B-body towards the top here, and you want to pop it really fast. There we go. So now, you should have something like this. The 160 loop that we made is inside of the B-body, and we have a little extra here. There we go. Now this is the head of the golf club. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to here, and we're just going to wrap this inside of the 2 pinch twists. Trim off the excess. Golf club. Now, take your brown 260, load up about halfway, and you're going to make 3 pinch twists at the top. You want to keep them fairly small pinch twists. If you make them too large, they're going to stick out over the edge of the balloon here, and it won't look right. Grab a hand's length, twist it there, and 3 more pinch twists. Okay, now pop the extra. There we go. And now what you're going to do is attach the club to the handle. And what you can do, especially even with the hammer, Google a picture of it to get proportions. So if you see that on a regular golf club, maybe the size of the neck of the golf club, maybe it's about 2.5 handles. So you go 1, 2.5, and twist it right about there, and then twist this into one of the sections of the pinch twists. And then get rid of the excess. And there is your quick and easy golf club. Good for line work. Hey guys, thanks for watching this balloon tutorial video, and I hope you get a lot of use out of these balloons. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, product reviews, and more from Jeff the Magic Man. I'll see you next time.